What's up, guys? Ruthless Actual back here with your next episode of Ruthless Reviews. And it's Ruthless Reviews, not Student Operator, as I said in the main video here, which we'll get into. I guess it's just a little bit of muscle memory, a little bit of forgetfulness. Anyway, I filmed this review a month, maybe month and a half ago. And I kind of sat with it for a little bit because I was a little bit hard on the design of this bag. And I think something that a lot of us do in this shooting community, if you will, is we look at a product, and if it's not designed to fit our specific use case, our application, we generally say it's a bad product. This is something that I try not to do. Occasionally I catch myself slipping, and I did that when I filmed the main portion of this review. So, with that said, I was a little bit hard on the design aspects of it, which, as you'll hear, the company who manufactured it did not design this bag. They made it to fit a set of requirements for the German military. That being said, I am not in the military, even the US military, just a dirty civilian. So some of the features that they wanted in this bag didn't make sense to, or some of the design choices, I should say, didn't make sense to me and my application for this bag. But I sat with it, I thought about it, and I think it fits what they want probably pretty well. I would hope so, considering the German army designed it. Anyway, some of the features like no padding on the back section. For me, I was like, why the hell would you ever not want padding? But if you're wearing it over a plate carrier, it probably doesn't really matter. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about products, is that just because it doesn't fit your application doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad product. And just keep that in mind when you hear this, the remaining portion of this video, because I was a little bit more harsh on it than I think I should have, because it doesn't really fit my application, and therefore I was a little bit mean. But yeah, otherwise the bag is made with quality, so that's the short version of the review. If the feature set fits you, it will be a great bag for you. If not, Tasmanian Tiger has plenty of other bags with other design choices done that might suit you better. Keep in mind, again, this is a particular design made for a very specific customer. And that customer probably isn't you. So if it doesn't fit your requirements, then buy a different bag. Tasmanian Tiger still makes great other bags. Just keep in mind that in the rest of this review, I was maybe a little bit more mean than I should have been. All right, guys, enjoy the video. What's up, guys? I'm Student Operator, and today we are going to be going over the Tasmanian Tiger Mil Ops 30. So, first things first, is very important for me to disclose to you my relationship with Tasmanian Tiger. I really don't have any. I'm working with a marketing company, Laura Burgess Marketing, and they put me in touch where they get me products from companies that they represent to do reviews on. So there was no exchange of money. Got bag for review, and that pretty much sums that up. So what is the Mil Ops 30 and why does it exist? So this bag, the Mil Ops 30 and also the Mil Ops 80 plus 24, are both bags that were specifically contracted and requested by the German army. So these aren't necessarily Tasmanian Tiger's designs, they just manufactured it as per the design request of the German military. So starting here at the back of the pack with the shoulder straps, the back here is kind of the first thing that I really don't like about this bag. There's not really any sort of padding or anything like that. So if you have large, bulky, potentially hard objects within the pack, if you didn't pack it with something soft and fluffy in between, you're going to be feeling that on your back. Things like spotting scopes, any kind of e-tools or any other tools, cameras, tablets, anything that you might need for whatever your mission set is. So that can be a little bit uncomfortable if you're packing out for a 3-day op and you need to carry like a spotting scope or something like that within your pack. You just have to be cognizant of how you're going to pack it. The shoulder straps are good. There's a lot of, what's the right word for that? Like, they can move to fit how they need to fit your body. kind of like the Velocity System Scarab carrier, how it like swivels. You got 3D mesh on the inside with a sternum strap and a waist strap down here, no padding or anything for the hips on the waist straps. It has provisions to retain all of your excess cords and everything, so that's a really nice feature. That way you're not busting out the electrical tape for it. Moving up here, the top of the pouch at the Claymore flap, you have Molly across the top, a little bit of Molly on each side along with the water bottle pouch, and then Molly webbing the full way down the pouch. You also have compression straps all over the place to help tighten down your load. There's not a whole lot in here right now, and this bag doesn't have a whole lot of structure to it, so it's just kind of flopping around all mumbo jumbo. But you also have ports on each side to route out hydration bladders or the tubes for them, or I guess radio antennas or anything else that you might need a cable for. Up here in the Claymore pouch, it's just a big old open pouch, and the only other thing that has in it is a clip for your keys or any kind of other items that you want to tie off to the pack, any kind of sensitive items. You can fit a lot in this Claymore pouch, actually. Probably like 6+ rifle mags if you really wanted to, as well as binoculars, rangefinders, all that kind of stuff that you might want to keep easy access to. Even a rain layer if you're not carrying any sort of mission equipment or needing to carry additional magazines at the top for fast access. Moving to the inside of the pack here, on the underneath of your Claymore flap, you have a somewhat hidden, not really, if I can get the zipper open with the gloves on, we got a pouch inside of the top of the Claymore flap, and that can be great for storing any kind of maps or maybe like a survival kit, something that you're not going to need super fast access to, but you want to keep handy without having to dig into the main pack. Fits best for items that are flat, but you can fit some little bit bulkier items in there. Moving into the main part of the pouch here, you have a snow skirt that's sealed with a drawstring, so you just undo that. You also have a compression strap to hold over the top for anything that might be in it. And then inside of the pack, you have a pocket for a water bladder. If you can see my hand going down through there. And then really the rest of it's just a big empty sack down inside. So it kind of has some features, but you can tell it has a lot of Army influence by being, it fits a certain set of requirements, but it may forego a lot of features that you may get with other packs. And that's kind of my overall thoughts on this bag. It is certainly not a bad bag by any means. The quality is there. The attention to detail is there. It's comfortable to carry, and you can fit 30 liters in it and compress down anything else. But it kind of leaves me wanting a little bit more out of the packs, especially when you compare it, this Milops 30 here, to the Tasmanian Tiger modular pack 30 that I've been using for the better part of this year, this whole year actually. Features like the padded back section with the vents, a little bit nicer of waist straps, which I have removed, and the ability to actually go ahead and fully open the bag. Where's the zipper for that here? There you are. The ability to fully zip open the bag, lay it out, and access all of the equipment that you need instead of having to come in from the top only. The features of this pack, owning it, I'm not sure when I would ever choose this Milops 30 over the modular pack. And that just comes down to the military requirements. Tasmanian Tiger gave the military, the German military, what they wanted, and those design choices came down to the German military. Tasmanian Tiger, just manufactured. That being said, the one application that I can see for this bag where I would actually continue to use it is to put it inside of a larger rug. And the reason for that is without all this bulkiness, the bag can cut or the bulkiness that would come from having a padded back section. The bag can be conformed, molded, it can flop over, it can scrunch down real small, and overall it will fit inside of larger packs easy. So the application for this would be, you're going to ruck in with your large sustainment ruck. You might do something like set up your mission support site, and then from there you launch your reconnaissance operations. You're going to need some sort of 3-day pack or some small pack to carry things like spotting scopes, additional hydration for the day, maybe some ammo, different types of mission things that you may need that I don't know about because I'm just a civilian. But this pack will fit much better inside of larger rucks than the Modular Pack 30. So that's the one really nice application for it. I don't know if that might have been where the German military was going with it. If I'm just going to go out with a 72-hour pack, I'm going to take the Modular Pack 30 every time. But if I have to put a pack inside of, or a smaller pack inside of a larger ruck, this is probably the one I'm grabbing. So overall, like I said, design not up to Tasmanian Tiger, so I don't hold that against them at all. If you were going to buy one pack to use for everything, I don't know if it would be this one. I would personally, like I've said a couple times now, lean towards the Modular Pack 30. But the mill ups is certainly high quality. All the stitching and everything looks great, materials are great. I just don't know outside of that one application when I would select this pack over the other offerings that are also 30 liters that are currently in their lineup. Now, we're also going to be doing a review on the Mill Ops 80 plus 24. That pack I have a lot nicer things to say about than this one. That is an 80 liter ruck with two 12-liter add-ons that you can add to it to make a total of 24 liters of add-on. So, like I said, that pack I like a whole lot more. But the Mill Ops 30, I'd use it if I'm putting it in a bigger pack. Other than that, I'm probably going to take the Modular Pack 30. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, stay safe.